Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Alex and welcome back to Minecraft with Friends. So this is a series that I play with other people. It's completely vanilla and we're in 1.13, so hooray! I'm so happy about that. And so basically we are going to be doing a whole bunch of different things throughout this entire season. It's going to be really exciting. We have all kinds of projects planned and I'm going to talk to you guys about the projects in this video today. This is like the third episode that I've done so far. Yesterday, I got together with Rockerbuck and we did a whole bunch of stuff, and that was what would be on my channel episode 2. I think it's like episode 1 for him if he recorded anything. I'm not really sure. Like what you'll see on my channel will be vastly different from what you'll see on Rockerbuck's channel, and I'll also have a link in the description to his channel so you can go check out his videos and so on and so forth, plus a link to the playlist and so on and so forth. So, in case you didn't know, what this series is it is Minecraft with Friends. It's on my Realms account. It's my Realms server, and I can add up to 10 people. So right now it's just me and Rockerbuck, and I'm looking for 9 other people that I can add to the server. And if you're interested in joining the series, then feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below telling me that you're interested in joining. Tell me a little bit about yourself, like what you're interested in doing in Minecraft, what you'd like to contribute to the server, ideas that you have, like not like deeply in depth, because I don't want people to like take your ideas, but just generally what you think you would bring to the server. And anything else that you think might be relevant, and I will definitely check you out, check out your videos, see, what the quality of your channel is like, so on and so forth, and then hopefully we will get going from there. So that being said, what I'm actually going to do is give you guys a tour. The reason why I'm standing all the way out here on the wall was because we did the village breeding thing. Like, I stuffed them full of food yesterday, and then Rockerbuck came in today and he added in the doors, and oh my god, they bred like crazy. Partly because I stuffed them full of food, but also because he added in the doors. Like the instant he added in those doors, they just went to town. And it was apparently a big deal. Like I spawned in the village and I was just surrounded by her over and over and over again. It's just there's so much her, it's like it's upsetting. As a matter of fact, no, not controls. Sounds. I need to... I'm pretty sure the voice speech is them. I'm going to turn this down, because otherwise the whole video is just going to be her over and over again, and nobody wants to hear that. So, and her, that's another one that they do. I actually really like that noise, but I like the noises that they make, and I could listen to them all day, but they on video they sound horrifying. So anyways, this is the village that we started with. This is the entrance to my little strip mine that we had to block off because it kept going down there. And that's obviously not good. Those are our horses. That one is mine. That's his. Rockerbuck said, oh, look at the little baby. He's so cute. Little baby cleric. Or is that, no, that's a librarian, thank heavens. So, it says the Artbook 35's horse, but there's 2 horses. Anyways, so there's obviously, as I said, everyone bred like crazy. Originally, around over here, this whole thing was like cave. It was a lot of cave. Yeah, these are all the doors that he added in. Yeah, there's a lot of doors. Is there anybody like actually in here? No. Okay, good. That'd actually be really funny to see him just going in there repeatedly opening and closing doors. It's probably a horrible sound. Oh, we actually need to... The wall's not done. Oh, he ran out of cobblestone walls. That's what it was. So there's like a ravine here too, like right underneath here, which... Hello. Anyways. Goodbye. So there's a ravine under here, which we'd like to mine to in the future, but... not through here, because it's a straight drop down, and we will... Hello again! You're scaring the crap out of me. Like, I know they're not hostile. Hearts! I just saw hearts. We get happy? Ooh, we getting happy, I think. We're doing the happy dance? Maybe not. Well, oh well. Oh, and by the way, just a tip, and we talked about this or Buck mentioned this to me, but, like, I already knew about it, but he mentioned it to me anyways. Your village has a score when you play this game, and when you remove resources from the village, like crops and whatnot, which was something that I did in the beginning, because I figured, well, it's the beginning, and I can always fix a village as long as I have a few villagers, and I started to add it back, and then I just didn't get around to it. It was late at night, and I was tired, and he gave me a lot of crap for that. But anyways, if you kill the nitwits, or the village idiots, um, that's bad, because it doesn't just ruin your village score and make the villagers dislike you and become less willing to breed, but they're good for breeding. You can breed the nitwits with the other villagers, and babies are, oh, this is a three-way. This is three-way baby making. I don't know if that's even possible. Oh my god. They made a three-way baby. That's incredible. Anyways, so yeah, you need to breed the nitwits. They're just as useful as the other villagers. Stop treating them like they're not useful. Why did you just spit that at him? Aw. Well, he picked it up. Okay. I don't know why they do that. I still don't quite understand the whole spitting food at each other. Like, I don't know if it's a mating ritual or what the deal is. And he blocked this off too. They don't go into the well. Their AI prevents them from doing that. That's my understanding anyways, so I don't really understand why he blocked that off. But I'm going to leave it alone. And we need to light up underneath here, because they're not now, but there were a ton of zombies. Because the zombie AI has, like, you know, seeking powers and whatnot, and they know where these guys are. And their AI, like, seeks out a villager. Like, I think it was Seth Blaine once. Yeah, it was Seth Blaine. He built this massive maze in the game, like, many, many, many years ago. And he put a villager at one end and a zombie at the other. And the AI tracking is so good and so sophisticated. Like, I don't think people realize how sophisticated it is. That zombie solved that maze in, like, record time to get to that villager. That's how good their pathfinding is. Like, you know, Mojang gets a lot of heat for AI in this game, but people don't really respect just how good the tracking behavior or pathfinding behavior for zombies are. Because, holy Hannah, you know, it's actually kind of scary to watch, but it's really impressive at the same time. Like, that's how good their pathfinding is. I don't remember, like, the context of the video and why the heck he built that, but who cares? It was awesome, and that's what's important. So, I have talked so much that it's already almost nighttime. That's fantastic. Well, let me run over to the garden, because I'm pretty sure that by the time I get over there, it will be night. Almost. And I'll give you guys a quick little tour of this. I did a little bit more work on it last night, and I'm very happy with it. I mean, it's not done, but it will be eventually. Let me sleep. By the way, in 1.13, you can sleep during thunderstorms now, and I actually got to sleep through a thunderstorm the other day for the first time, and it was very nice, because I've always felt like that was something you could do, or should have been able to do, and now we can finally do it. Please let me sleep. I need sleep. Thank you. So, I'll just break my bed. I've been doing what we were doing in the Aptera series that I did with Buck, where I was always bringing my bed with me. So this is the community farm. And it took me, I think, like a couple hours to build this, just because of the farming of the resources. And it's taken a couple days to completely fill this up. So I'm just going to leave it to grow, because I've got plenty of resources, and I've been using a lot of the resources from this to feed the villagers. And so yeah, but the whole concept with this is that the fountain is actually like an irrigation system or whatever, like we'll pretend it is. And it's funneling the water into this. And I just put the trapdoors over because there's nothing more annoying than walking through a farm and falling into the water. So you have that option. And I mean, I suppose you could open it and fall in there anyways, but that's kind of pointless. So what I actually want to build around this is like sections that are kind of like pathed off in a sense, sort of, to look like all circular things that'll be different like animal pens. And I want to build this in such a way that it kind of looks like a crop circle from up above. Like it won't look like a crop circle because it will be like a solid building, but I want it to have that like circular, like you know that kind like the way crop circles are, where it's like a lot of circles that all connect up. That's what I want. I have no idea why I'm doing that, although a lot of my builds in this game tend to be very alien seeming, so that could be it. But that's basically what I want to do. So I wanted to show you guys all of this. This is what we have going on right now. And that's basically that. I mean, we have tons of ideas. Like, I have ideas for a theme park that I want to build. I talked about that in the last episode, but I'm very much concentrated on community stuff at the moment, but I really want to create for myself, from my home base, that'll also be like a community build as well, is a theme park that will be like, I don't want to say Candyland themed because it won't be Candyland themed, but it will be candy and dessert themed, basically. Like, I want to have lots of lollipops and cupcakes that are like super sized, you know what I mean? And a lot of them will be like buildings that you could go in and you'll do things in there. I don't know what yet. Because I've always liked building like arcade machines in this game. I don't know why I like that so much. Like, of all the things that I could like, that's the thing that I've chosen to like, is building arcade machines. So that's like a big thing that I'm into. And that's going to take a lot of redstone and a lot of time. So in any case, what I really want to get started on right now, because I don't really have anything to do with the village at the moment, because this is like a me and Rockerbuck project. But I do want to get started on farming up some resources and getting some blocks ready, and if I think of anything in particular that I want to work on, I will let you guys know. And if not, then I'll just come back into the video and tell you guys that I haven't thought of anything to do, which is why we need more people on the server. So in any case, I will try to find something to do, and I will be back with you guys in a moment. Alright, everybody, so after the careful consideration of about exactly 5 minutes, well, actually more like 3 minutes, maybe even less than that, I've decided that I need to build myself a starter house because right now I'm living a very, very nomadic life where I'm just running around randomly, and that's not good for me because I need a place to like settle down, especially because I'm so focused on community builds right now that I need to be close to this area, because to go really far off and not be close to community when I'm working on community stuff is going to be really stupid. So, yeah, I'm going to build a starter house, but I'm not going to be like right here because I'm going to have to dismantle my starter house. So I think I'm going to look for an area that I would like to build at that's close, but not like, oh, that was stupid. Okay, so me and fall damage in this game are like BFFs in the worst way. Fall damage is in love with me, and apparently I am indirectly in love with fall damage to the point where I am just always jumping off of things and not understanding that that is very bad and that that will crack my knees and ankles and destroy me, and that I should not do that. So, fall damage is typically what kills me in this game. If anything's going to kill me in Minecraft, it's going to be fall damage. So, you know what? Buck referred to this as the really nice pond, and he's right. Because this is a very nice little pond. I quite like it, and I actually really like this spot right here, because it's flat. Like, I never build in super flat worlds, because they're too flat for me, because I like mountains. But every time I play, like, vanilla survival, I end up going into plains biomes because I like flat areas for building, which is, like, the dumbest thing ever, because it's like I totally like, I'm so defeatist about things like this, and it's kind of dumb. I'm making way more space than I actually need. Oh well, it's okay. That's a very interesting looking mountain out there in the background. Alrighty, so that's a really nice tree. I like that tree right there. This whole area is just really nice. I mean, it's so simple, but it's nice. And oh, there's chickens too. There are so many livestock everywhere, and it's like the greatest thing. So, I should have enough to do what I want to do. I hope. I don't know what I'm going to use for a roof. I kind of would like to use cobblestone, because that'd be really cool. So, 1, 2. And then that like that. Do you want to do an L-shaped house? It would be kind of cute. Yeah, let's do an L-shaped house. I like L-shaped houses. Is that too big? I think this is fine. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. I don't want it to be too big. Excuse me. Move. 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 Bed. It's night, sort of. I mean, I can still see the sun, but it's. I think it's definitively night when you can no longer see the sun. I take that back. It's definitely. I don't know what officially makes daytime in this game, or what makes nighttime versus daytime in this game. Like, I really don't know what the mechanic is. Oh boy. Hello, lag. Boy, do I get some lag spikes in this game. So, I want to do 1, 2. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. Good. It didn't hurt. I like it when things don't hurt. It's always nice. What a stupid thing to say in a video. Like, yeah, I like it when things don't hurt. Like, this is high quality commentary right here. Like, it's a stupid thing to say. Christ. If I was at my job right now, my coworker, Gabby, she'd be like just laughing like crazy at me. She laughs at me all the time, in a good way. I think the funniest thing ever was there's this emergency exit that a lot of our customers at my job think that they can go out. They can't, but they think they can. And so what they do is they like holler at us about it, and they get really impatient. And so one day, you know, I'm working with this coworker, my Gabby, and I says to her, I swear to God, some people have like the patience level of socks. And she's like, you just called people socks. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right, I did. And so then she goes and says to me, that's like going up to somebody and being like, I hate you, you towel. And then I'm like, or what is it? Oh, and then I'm like, that's it, I'm sick of you, you washcloth. And it's just like this stupidest thing, but we're like laughing to the point where we're like falling over laughing. Like, have you ever had those moments where you're just laughing so hard that you're like falling over because it's so funny? So now there's this thing at work where whenever like she makes a mistake or she just does something that's really hilariously dumb or doesn't make any sense, I'm like, stop being a washcloth. And again, like, I'm sure to you guys as I'm explaining this entire story, this whole thing is not funny. But in the context of work, like our work environment, it's absolutely hilarious. Especially because we work with kids, and the kids have no idea what we're talking about. And that's the thing that makes it so good. The kids will look at us like, what on earth are these people talking about? So, yeah, that's like us at work. It's, we have a grand old time. There's this young man that we work with by the name of Isaiah who is just, he's absolutely hilarious. And I can't really, like, explain his hilarity. It would be so much better if you could just witness it yourself, because, Christ almighty, he's funny. I think the funniest thing I've ever heard him say was, we had, like, a really bad heat wave a couple weeks ago, and he comes into work, and the poor guy's just, like, covered in sweat from walking, because he walked from his house to work, which is only, like, a 5-minute walk for him, but it was so hot that he, like, broke out of sweat. And he comes in, and he's, like, wiping his face off and everything, and Gabby goes and says to him, what's the weather like outside? Like, how is it out there? And he's like, I feel like I was trapped inside a Ziploc bag. And something about the way that he said it just sent me over the edge. By the way, if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, I'm gathering wood because I ran out. So anyways, in case it wasn't, like, apparently obvious, I don't know, I'm one of those Minecraft players where I don't, like, explain everything that I'm doing in the game as I'm doing it, because I just think that's, like, the weirdest thing ever to be like, now I'm running across the field, now I'm going over to finish the pillars, etc., etc. Like, it's just a special kind of dumb to be that way. So anyways, oh, and I had a very interesting day today with these particular children, and maybe you guys can enlighten me in the comment section, because I'm very curious about this, because we had a couple of camp counselors drop off their kids with us, and I don't know if there were any, like, actual laws about this, but I feel like because they're not the parent, like, they're technically, like, when you're a camp counselor, or basically whenever a child is left in your care, you become, like, a temporary legal guardian, in a sense. And I feel like that's too modern. No, I don't like that. I dislike that. I like this instead. Anyways, I feel like if you leave the kids with us, and they're not your kids, and the parent has relinquished them to you for you to care for, and then, you know, you drop off the kids and you go hang out on the second floor of the retail space that I work in, and you, like, get a cup of coffee and you just kind of chill. I wonder if there are, like, laws about that. Like, is that technically abandonment? I mean, you could kind of enlighten me a little bit more about that, but there's something about it that seems very odd to me. I mean, aside from the fact that, you know, you're getting paid to drop off the kids with somebody else when you're expected to be taking care of them, and you're basically, like, hanging out, getting a cup of coffee. Like, that bothers me. That as a parent would bother me. Like, there are a lot of things that parents do that annoy me, but parents have every right to be bothered by that. But I just feel like there's something about that that just seems off to me. And maybe I'm, like, overreacting or overthinking it, but something just seems off. And like I said, you guys can enlighten me in the comment section about that if you work in childcare and you know more about the laws than I do, because I'm not a certified teacher, so there are certain laws that I don't know because I'm not a certified teacher. As long as I've taught kids, I've never taught in the public school system, so I know that there's, like, different laws about that, and preschools have certain laws they have to follow, etc., etc., etc. I think we get the point. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end up making this video, like, outrageously long if I go on building a house. Plus, I need more resources, and I need more trees. I don't want to cut down any more trees in this area, because the area is too pretty to cut down trees, and, like, I'll take trees out of that area instead. But I'm gonna do that off camera, and I will definitely come back to this. I don't have a crafting bench on me. Gasp. Anyways, but I will definitely come back to this, and I just want to make a door. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very odd video of mine where we did so many different things. And yeah, so thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, then feel free to subscribe, comment, and like if you want to see more. And as always, I will see you guys next time.